Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our second series of the day is coming right up. But before we load onto the Rift, let's take a moment to unveil the newest banner to the Battle Arena and recognize our Spring Split champions. Ladies and gentlemen, TSM! All right, Bjergsen, so I want to ask you one question. You guys had a very successful Spring Split. But now
I don't really know what that is, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I did.
Ults in 5 seconds. Ooh. Get wrecked, son. Well, that's fine. I'm just trying to TP to keep the wave alive.
That's your boy.
Raising the minimum salary to $75K is a great start, but we think we can do even more to protect and support pros. When a young
$75K?
player enters the league, we want them to have a great experience from day one all the way through to retirement. And we don't think we've consistently hit that bar. We can do better, and we're going to start by creating a Players Association. The Players Association will do two main things. One, it will provide pros with a seat at the table on league-wide decisions, and it will also provide support services like legal and financial advice. We believe this new entity will help to ensure that the North American League Championship Series continues to be a great place to start and build a professional esports career. And the third major change
So
is to build
much.
towards the future of the league and make it more sustainable.
TP is down on Darshan, so really all the edges for this. Oh, Double's getting caught.
The Chain of Corruption's just after. They're hesitating on this. They just saw the dragon get taken down, so the grab was almost for naught. Now they're on to Aframu as he doesn't know how much he wanted this fight. The kickback from Svenskeren and the double knockup, and they're gonna clean this up. Double kill for Sven. They're using to get themselves these leads. Arrow.
That arrow.
Crossfield. Oh, like a moth to the flame. Oh, way to kick it back and get that kill, resulting in the death of Hugi with summoners up. Now it's going to be the straight down repel here for Dardoch, and he may not find himself taunting anybody after that one.
Are looking to try to stop this. TP's coming in from both sides. More TSM members are here first.
Darshan just to the left. They have Bjergsen. Now Ruthless Predator, the double stun. Dardoch gets out very low, but nobody's there with Darshan and Dardoch. They're already
Hugi's
down before the
backline.
team can get in. Hugi getting hit. Now trying to get away with the Orb of Deception. Speed is just enough, but he goes down with both summoners down as well. Haunter in a 2v1 now. You can see Stixay's been so far behind.
the
He
arrow!
almost can't provide the damage necessary. Heal is there for him. Lets the barrel charge up. The long-range arrow keeps Hugi in place. Long enough.
Got the James Bond fresh going on over here for Biofrost, but Double's looking for another arrow. Hits it again, and Sven looking for the kick.
Sven waits. He waits for Dardoch to separate himself a little bit more from Aframu. They know they can't take the fight. The quick hop-off stops anything from mid lane. That's a second-tier look for TSM.
Lee Sin has always, in my opinion, kind of been his best champion.
Teleport now coming in. That's the hit up on to Dardoch. He goes down immediately. And it looks like Haunter is going to be trying to follow this fight, whether it is to just push CLG off or get more. We'll find out in a second. It's to get more. Flash forward. That's going to be the hit on the Stixay. Barrel slow to come in as well. There's the flash hook from Biofrost. And he gets even more. Move off it now. They have a bit of their own vision here for a moment. There is the teleport coming in. Biofrost is going to be able to see that. Get a flay for his teammate. Right past. No Ruthless Predator on the cross. They should be able to take out Darshan, but quickly Dardoch and Huhi collapse on that fight. Double lift and Biofrost. What a split by them to push CLG off as well. Bjergsen weaving the wall down to the fight, and CLG just finds TSM coming out of the woodwork every time they want to fight.
CLG is just getting desperate.
Was represent of that. There's the arrow missing, and that could be the engage. All the way to Bjergsen! How did he get it to split the members of TSM? Biofrost and Doublelift now running for the hills, but it's Darshan who's already at the top, playing king. Can they follow up with more? The charm just missing for the heal from Doublelift.
Back up.
There's the separation, but wait a minute, Aframu gets picked in. The death sentence just misses, and nobody's sentenced just yet. Darshan in, a Ruthless Predator look for Doublelift on the end, but he just gets the call with a bit of the rage on the end for extra heal. This is such a separation. There's the kill. He's waiting for it as Sven taunts it before he goes for Huhi.
Sven Saren going legendary in the game, 9-0 and 8 on the Lee Sin. They're gonna shred. Go.
It's on. Wow, what score lines here. Look at Doublelift and Biofrost now participating in the kill column as well. 1-0-10, 1-0 worked. Oh my God! Happy birthday to Doublelift. There's a surprise party. It's not even his birthday. There's the hit. Oh, hook for hook. We're gonna see who has the better one. Who is the governor of Hook City on this? Aframu very close to going down. His stick stays down. The DPS from the bot lane is out of the fight, and now Darshan has to look for safety as Bjergsen's able to throw the rocks in and do enough damage. They'll be able to solidify this one down. Biofrost cheating death with a flay. Onto the big proc, and TSM come up big with 4. With no hit, and Bjergsen in a very scary spot. Whoa! He puts himself on autopilot for a second, maybe looking to make the wall play, looking up towards the top side of the team. Dardoch very low, he will stay alive with the health. No, Biofrost flashes in for the auto, and they're gonna start cleaning up the rest of CLG on their own. Engage, TSM turns them on their own head. TSM turn on the afterburners, and we're going to a game 3.
Really interesting choice of how to order those summoner spells, and I hope we get to watch that again, but there's a dive here up in topside. That turret's almost dead, but it's still hitting them.
Nobody's hitting the turret there. They finally get the last shot. Dardoch focuses it, but it's been too long. Aframu never got an initial knock-up with the grand entrance. Battle Dance put to position, and it did not help. Now the rest of the team is able to tear CLG apart as Doublelift was just firing from the back line.
Way too much damage to actually go for this, and then Bjergsen, he's not nearly as cooldown reliant as the Ahri. That charm misses, he can go straight in and clean up Huhi, who has no ultimate, no summoner.
Get the engage.
And the gold lead is just enormous for Monterey. Now looking for the engage here on a Bjergsen.
The double hit. Do they continue to go? Aframu thinks he can get the charm down on enough members. Actually keeps himself alive in a 4-person situation.
Haunter
What a taunt from Darshan as Haunter tries to do the same thing.
He's killing
Galio or Renekton. Who's going to do more damage? And I think we find out in the end. It's Haunter coming up big for TSM. All the way in. Sven Saren takes the resonating strike. Lives with under 100 HP, and TSM is doing everything.
Over Byatt, and if they can control this area and make CLG face check into them, it could be a tough fight for CLG, but Sven coming from the side, it looks like the fight's gonna break out.
Waiting for Darshan to be able to take a few of these engages and live for the team. Aframu to the back, has the battle dance back. Haunter has the back line as he starts the fight, and CLG just starts to melt under the damage of Team Solo mid. Aframu now goes down. Dardoch on the wrong side of the fight. He's gonna be going down with a quick bite from TSM, and they chomp down on the rest of CLG. Darshan heads for the hills as TSM heads for the base.
But they're looking to set up a trap, and if they see in the bot lane that Haunter is there, they're big stun.
Double lift engaged on. That's going to be a huge shutdown on Bjergsen. What a hit from Aframu. That's the follow-up CLG was waiting for, and they don't even
Haunter
wait
shredding them,
to light the trigger. Haunter on the back, able to do a 4v1, 5v1. He doesn't even matter what the numbers are. It's up to CLG to re-coordinate. The minions just get there to weaken the turret. 9 seconds on Bjergsen and Doublelift.
They don't have enough time.
Svenskaren's up, and it looks like they have the damage. It's going to be Dardoch on the turret. Guard going down, Svenskaren very low. Stixay goes down as well. The 1-for-1 there. And here comes Doublelift out of the base. He finds a true arrow. Eagle-Eye Doublelift dropping down Huhi, and TSM's going coast to coast for the win.
CLG go for the big play on CLG. What a play in the mid lane, but they thought they could end the game. They didn't just want the inhibitor. They could have played a pretty even game from there. They decided to go for the win. It doesn't pay off, and TSM is able to hold on and take down the series.
Awesome job. The rivalry of TSM and CLG going to TSM and 2-1.
Such an exciting series, though, and a ridiculous ending to that game.
We don't know really what to do, then the enemy team will just walk all over him in his jungle, and like he doesn't really have that many options. He either gets starved from farm or he's just gonna like die a lot. And I think the community is like super hard on him, which is fair because he does make a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, like we think he's the best player for our team, and I like fully believe in him, and our teamwork is a lot better now than it was before, so I think we'll look a lot better.